Okay, we're live. Oh, yeah. Hello there again. I must be the go-to guy now. This week's been hectic, huh? Hi there, Marty from M&M Shortline, John from Schuylkill River Valley, Black Mountain Station, Ralph Greenwood. How you doing tonight, buddy? Shannon Tapula, thanks for subscribing finally. I just got the notice. Thanks, Shannon. Let's see, where did I leave off? Dale, PRR Guy Bass, the high-balling hogger. How's it going? Sparky, how's it going, my friend? Love you, brother. Steve, 87 PSAP. Ron Piskel, how you doing, my friend? Change Trains. We was in there. Randy's RDNT, BNSF, Richard, Chuck, CDP, whatever your date is. Chuck. It went by too fast, brother. Martin Searsma, how's it going, buddy? David, Z2G Scale. Fred Wild. How you doing tonight, Fred? Yep, got me. Jeff Lazzetti. Jeff Lazzetti, how you doing tonight? Joe Ratter. How you doing tonight? Dave Piper. Stu Structures. Mark. Well, I'm glad you're in here tonight. You'll see why later. Change Trains. I think I already said you. Mark Saunders, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, and I need a drink already. CDP 1965. I knew it was a year. Let's see, I was 8 years old. Yes. I'm in here for Vinny tonight because Vinny's in the hospital. If you haven't seen his video yet, but he is in the hospital. I didn't go through it with him. What's wrong? He sent me a picture of him sitting there in the gown of shame at the hospital, and he still had his hat on. and he asked me to come do this for him, and I can't tell a man no. And when cousin Vinny asks you to do something for me, you can tell him no. Hey, there's Robert Flying Crow. James Tedesco. Great contest last night, brother. His throat's all swollen up again, Vinny says, or Sparky says. There's Roy Hardwick. How you doing tonight, buddy? It's his throat, hard for him to breathe. Well, I wish him all the best, and I'm sure all you do. Just like I said, say prayers for him. That's about all we can do for him, and let the medical people do their stuff. I'm sure it'll all work out in. Why run naked? 4. Kyle Stevens. Brian, he switched his letters from his name, that Iron Horse route. We'll just say Iron Horse route because it's probably easier to say. Thanks, Brian. Georgia Sunbout. Anthony, how you doing tonight? Your contest ought to be coming up soon, right? And Dustin N Scale Railroad. How you doing? Get all these greetings down. And don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hi, Chuck, Shane, Anthony. Well, yeah, okay. Georgia. Going extended a week. Got something to add. And he's got something to add. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Oh. See, anybody I missed there? Dwight Curley, I seen him in here. I don't know if I said your name, but how you doing tonight, buddy? And you guys are sure going to get your fill of me this week. Wow. It's something else doing these back to back. I feel like Michael McCarville. He does them every, well, he's all, he does a lot of these videos and something. I had to think a little bit about what I was going to talk about tonight. And that, so, because I said a lot of things last night. The Wilmer Marathon. Yep. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, and I'm glad I can do it to help Vinny and Hot Rod Rodney out last night. I'm just glad I can help, and I'm honored that these guys are counting on me. Okay. Well, let's start off with greetings. The contest is, we know Anthony says he's going to extend it another week from Georgia Sun Belt. So if you haven't got in and entered his contest, all you have to do is answer 3 questions, go to his email, send him an email, giving him the answers, and you're in. The 3 questions are pretty easy. They're pretty easy. So, I mean, like I said before, I gave you a clue. I mean, they're all in one video. The answers to these questions are all in one video. And it's pretty easy to figure out which video it is, too. So, hiya, Dave, BNSFN Scaler. How you doing tonight, buddy? Trying to see if there's anybody else there I missed. Everybody still saying hi to everybody? I got me some stuff over here tonight. Since I'm doing Vinny's live stream, I figured, well, maybe try to do something that Vinny would do. Oh, yeah. I got some stuff here. Or maybe something Vinny wouldn't do, but maybe it's something that will interest you guys. It's pretty easy. If I'm doing it, it's pretty easy. Hi, Lawrence Dayhoff. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. No, I'm not going in scale. No. These won't let me, and these won't let me go in scale. Sausage fingers and bad eyes. That ain't happening. Oh. I watched that one video with that Vinny put out that showed Dave changing out the couplers and stuff. My hat's off to you, brother. Dave, I'm telling you, you got the patience of Job. If you don't know who Job is, go in the Bible and look up the book of Job. J-O-B. That's patience, brother. And I'm telling you, You got the patience of Job. I couldn't do that with a magnifying glass that big, and the Hubble telescope. I don't think I could have done it. BNSF Richard, he says, me too. Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Good to have you in here. You're not going to stay long. Just wanted to say hello. Hello, darling. Oh, always wear a visor. I don't have a visor. I got, because of my daughter, I got one of them lamps that have the light and the magnifying glass in it. That has been a blessing. And I'm HO, you know, and there's just some things that just, it makes things easier. So, but I'm going to try to show you something that I've been playing around with. The one thing I haven't ever tried, and I'm going to try it live. So we're going to try it, and I'm going to do it on a piece that I don't care if it gets messed up. So if it gets messed up, well, I learned. So I'm going to try to do that. But I'm going to show you some things here in a little while. I want to do some more talking first. Imagine that, me talking. Nobody ever guessed. Look, make sure. Shannon, for those who don't know me, I model American N scale and living in Australia. There you go. So I'm going to get out and start shouting out the live streams for the week. On Monday night, you got Narrow-Minded Monday with Just Nate. And the name of his channel is a Taladactin Valley Railroad and Coal Company. And don't ask me to spell that. The next, and then he's on at 7 o'clock on Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern. All these times are Eastern Standard Time. If you live otherwhere, you got to figure it out, especially you, Shannon. Okay. The next one is Tom's Trains and Things. He comes on at 8 o'clock, and he does a terrific live stream. All these live streams are terrific. So you just got to jump in on them, that's all. On Tuesdays, we have On Track Tuesday, which I'm a part of. And every Tuesday at 7 o'clock, except for one guy, he does it about 7:30 because of his job. On Track Tuesday, we have, this week is going to be Crooked River and Eastern's channel and his live stream. So, then on Wednesday nights, we got Sparky 107 at 7 o'clock. And we got Michael McCarville's at 9 o'clock. So then we got on Thursdays is Hot Rod Rodney's channel. And he comes on at 7 o'clock. And then we have on Friday nights, we got Vinny when he ain't in the hospital. And thank goodness that ain't too often. But he's been having a lot of problem with the breathing thing where his throat tightens up. Hopefully they'll find out what's going on. And then on Saturday mornings, we have the Back on Track guys. And there's a plethora of guys that are in there. You've got Shannon, who's in the chat tonight. You've got Brian from the Dark Horse route. He's usually there. Saucy Simon, and you got Steve Arnold. He's in there. You've got Marcel. Trying to think of his. Ron Piskel's part of that team. At least they showed him his picture in the beginning. I'm trying to think who else. Cousin Vinny's been a guest on there. Joe G. Joe G's been on there before. He's regular on there too. So you got a whole bunch of guys that got together on Saturday morning and gave us something to talk about while we're drinking our coffee in the mornings. And then later on in the day, about lunchtime, Vinny usually shows one of his premiere things. So you can chat while you're watching one of his premiere videos. So it's usually around noon. And then later on in the day, it's around 7 o'clock, you can get Real Wicked Canadian and check out his show. And then on Sunday nights, Northern Ohio Rail Action with Jake, he's doing a live stream now. And I think that's on at 7, pretty sure, p.m. Eastern. So, got a lot of live streams to check out. If I didn't mention yours, I'm sorry. It's getting to the point where it's taking a whole page to write all this stuff down. And then for regular shows, we have Mondays, Not Bad, with me. And then you have Tuesday. You got Dispatch, always comes out on Tuesday. Union Pacific, Evanston Subdivision. Thursdays, you have also on Tuesday, we got David Atkins, who does trains on Tuesday. Man, I love it when I get up in the morning on Tuesday, and he's usually the first video I watch on Tuesday mornings. So, also you have on Thursdays the DIY Digital Thursday, and another buddy of mine who's just started a show, Brandon Railway started a Thursday show. He calls it Mo Train Talk Thursday. Okay. So, and he goes over a whole bunch of things. He even throws a joke in there. He always has a joke of the week. So maybe check him out. You know, give the guy a try. He's only got like 83 subscribers, and he's trying. So give the guy some love and some support. Saturday is Vinny's noon show. The second Wednesdays of the month, you have Community Roundhouse. And every Sunday morning, bright and early, we got Dave, the PERR guy, Bass, who does Sunday morning coffee and trains. Every Sunday morning. He does it nice and early so you can get it in before you go to church. You can have coffee, watch some trains, and then go praise the Lord. Amen. Can't beat it. I got all that in. Let's go to chat for a little bit. Hey, there's Jerry Sattarelli. How you doing, Jerry? You know what? And I forgot your show too. You know, Jerry does questions from the truck. Another one of my favorite shows. He said he's going to maybe switch it to every 2 weeks instead of every week. But questions from the truck. I really like hearing Jerry's answers to the questions. And I like throwing them questions. So there we go. There's Nora, Jake. Northern Ohio Railroad Action. There you go. Jake, you said it's 7 o'clock on Sunday nights that you do your live stream, correct? Oh, wait, please come on there. There's Digger Evans. Hiya, Digger. Jack. I was thinking of you today, Jack. I had my engine out, and I had all the tankers that I had hooked to it. That worked good until I derailed. And it's just typical Norfolk Southern derailment. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me. But I thought of you today just because I had all them tankers hooked up. And I was saying, boy, Jack would be proud. Vinny is talking from the hospital. Hooray! I hope he's feeling good enough to talk. Or is he just typing? Or you got him on the phone, Roy? PSR. Oh. Okay. So everybody's saying hi to Jack. Let's see what else I got on my list here. All right. Something else I want to talk to that's near and dear to my heart. On my Indian Head Valley Railroad Facebook group. If you haven't went over and joined, look, I don't put any restrictions on joining. The only thing, if you get out of hand, you're going to get booted. That's the only thing. So go over, behave yourself, post pictures, promote your channel, whatever. Go on over there and check it out. I think the last time I looked, there was 160 some guys? I don't know. I don't pay attention to how many's there, but everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. As long as you keep it to trains. I try to keep it to trains as much as possible. But anyhow, I copied it and shared on there as Roy. Roy is going to need surgery on his knee. And he's going to be out of the truck for a while. Plus his truck broke down. So he's going to be a little short on funds and stuff like that. And he's got a GoFundMe page to help him out through this period. So he's going to be 3 to 6 weeks probably without work. Guys, Roy's the first guy to help you. Whenever you got a need, Roy's the first one there. Usually, always. Maybe not physically, but he's usually the first one to help out. And he could really use your help. If you don't want to go to my page, I'm sure if you go somewhere on Facebook, you're going to find it because a lot of other guys has done the same thing. So help them out. So that's all I got to say about that. This has been a public service announcement from the Indian Head Valley Railroad Network. You're supposed to get the truck back on Monday. When do you go for your knee surgery? Oh, Stu. And I seen you in here, and I just remembered I got my topic I'm going to have to talk about here in a little bit. You don't have to hide it on my page. You probably don't belong to my page. You just tell me what their names are. They won't get on mine. So, all right. Worldwide Wilmer. I'd have never thought that a couple of years ago. March 27th for the knee surgery. Oh, wow. Well. Anyhow. Yeah. Roy, just post your PayPal link. They can send it directly to you. Because that's what they do on the Fund Me page anyhow, is send it on the PayPal thing. So, yeah. Put up your PayPal link, and I'll have one of the moderators or grab a hold of it and keep on posting it through the whole thing. Yeah. Help you out, brother. WWWM. I think there's a couple more letters to it there, buddy. There it is. There it is. www. PayPal.me containerman68. Easy as that. There, let's see here. Do this. www.paypal.me. Where's the backslash yet? Typer, I am not. Man 68. And banner. Okay, and show. There it is. So, you guys want to? I'm liking this program. I can do this stuff. This is just a little bit of stuff that'll help out, you know. Yep, Ralph's doing his job too, buddy. Thanks, Ralph. All right. Dale's show is what time? It's just early in the morning. He runs it all. You know, you can catch it at any time of the day. I sometimes, depending on how good it is, I sometimes watch it more than once. So it's always on Sunday mornings, usually bright and early, because I get up for church and oh, excuse me. I get up early for church, and it's usually on by then. So Sunday morning coffee and trains. It's awesome. It's awesome. So, all righty. We got Roy taken care of, and I hope y'all will help Roy out. Okay, got that. Let's talk about my other favorite subject. What time we got? 8:30, because I want to make sure I have enough time to go over my little thing I want to do tonight. What was I going to talk about? Strasbourg. We got Strasbourg coming up. I'm going to be there May 15th in the evening. We're going to get there in the evening. Probably, I'm going to guess, say, at my hotel, which is the Econo Lodge Amish Country is the name of it. Couldn't think of it last night. But I knew I had... I knew I had paperwork. See? I knew I had it. And it's like everything else in this place. I still haven't cleaned up this room yet. It's horrible. But the thing is, I know where almost everything is. Even though it might be misplaced, I know where about everything is. Still haven't found my hot wire tool yet, but it'll come up. I probably stuck it in a box somewhere. So, anyhow, Strasbourg. I tell you what, if you have never been to a meet and greet, okay, last year was Steamtown. Sparky did it at Steamtown the year before also. It was just a couple guys the first year. Last year, it jumped up. It jumped up big. All right. And we had under 100. I'm going to say probably about 75 to 90 people if you want to include the guys that was there from with JP Videos group, which there's a lot of you never dream you can meet so many nice people. of all walks of life. And it was great. We're all there to see trains. It was great. And this year, we're going to do it at Strasbourg, which, man, you got the train to ride. You got the museums. You got I think there's the Toy Train Museum, and then plus there's a railroad museum, the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum, if I think right. Wow. Wow. And then to top it all off, you got the Choo Choo Barn, I think, is there. That's supposed to be a pretty big hobby store. And I guess they got, from what I understand, they got some layouts in there that you can go in and see and stuff. It. Wow. And Sparky's going to, he said he was going to try. He ain't promising, but I think he said he was going to try to maybe get like the museum or something to stay open a little later for us. Now, they're all volunteers. Maybe if we all get together and put in a hat and give them a nice donation, maybe that would help, you know. Just saying. It's an idea. But I want to tell you, it's just going to be a great time. It's going to be a really, really great time. So. It's still up in the air for you, Ron. You don't think your health will be up to par? Man, it'd be a real bummer. Just wouldn't be the same without you, brother. Yeah, Sparky's going to have the train tickets. He already bought all the train tickets for two full cars. The one car is a first-class car. I mean, it's got the... So when you get there, you buy your tickets off of Sparky because he's already got the tickets. That way we all can ride together. We're not going to be scattered throughout the day on different rides. We can all ride together. You have to worry about maybe getting... Because the Thomas the Tank Train's there. Some people they don't want to ride with Thomas the Tank. If you got little kids, they'll probably want to ride Thomas the Tank. But yeah, it don't thrill me a whole lot, Thomas the Tank, though. But hey, I'll take a picture of it while I'm there. So they're going to be around $25 each, Sparky's saying, which that's not bad for what you're going to get, for the ride. And I'm going to tell you, you ain't never rode one of them steam engines before. Last year was the first time I ever got to ride any train, ever. Well, I take that back. They have a little amusement park up here. They had a little train in there that I rode, but it wasn't the same. And yeah, yep, it's definitely not bad. I'm telling you. Sparky says it's a 45-minute ride, and it'll seem like seconds because you're having that much fun. Tar Heel Railroads, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Lance, how's it going? Lance from Weber Model Railroads in the house. How you doing tonight, buddy? Well, and just definitely plan on going to Strasbourg. I'm going to be making a couple videos up until the time we get there. And a lot of it's going to be joking around, but going to this thing is not no joke. I'm going to tell you, for any other reason, just to meet people that you're used to watching, and the camaraderie that's there. Like I said, there was close to 100 people there last year. I did not meet not one person that I can say I didn't like. I know you think, well, it's you, Wilmer. You like everybody. That's true. But, you know, I'm just telling you, everybody was just sweet, awesome, terrific. It's like being with old friends, even though you never met some of them before. But you know them from watching their videos and everything. It's just like being with a bunch of old high school buddies or something. It's great. The battery's dying, going to shut down. All right, well, before you go there, Mark, if you can hang in there, the only thing I was going to say is I wanted to give you credit where credit was due. I'm going to do some signage stuff. From your video I watched the other day, I got some ideas on stuff. So thank you for that, Mark, from Stu Structure. But that's what I was just trying to get to you. And you have a good evening, my friend. Take care. All right. All right. First overhaul it has had in nearly 25 years. Wow. Well. Oh, thanks, Wilmer. I love your videos. I watch them. I watch them every week. I might not give you the shout out that I should be able to give you, but there's so many. But I really do like it. And since I've been doing scratch building, I'm even found a bigger appreciation for what you do. So thanks, Mark. So, all right. Oh, what else we got going here? All right. We talked a little bit about Strasbourg. All right, I think I'm going to jump into the that I had planned. Before I came on the air, I went online, and I was planning on doing this anyhow, and I was looking for signs that was related to fertilizer. All right. And to put, because I want to put some signage on the building along, and I'm going to try to make a sign too that says Wilmer's Fertilizer and Feed. That's what I'm going to do. But I wanted to put some advertising type signage on there. And man, I came across a lot. Let me see, just show you some of the stuff. Some of the stuff that I found, and I don't want to show you them because they're probably going to go on, and I don't want. But you see, I cut some out already. All right, let's see here. And I printed these right out, and you can take these and just cut them out, and either put them on some styrene backing like I did here. All right. This was Super Rainbow Plant Food. All right. And that was an actual sign. Okay. And I put it on a piece of styrene, which this one I'm probably going to put, if I decide to use it, I'm going to probably put it on a make a peg and stick it in the ground. So, but all I did was I took some just regular Elmer's white glue and glued it, cut it out and glued it right to the piece of styrene, and it came out pretty awesome. Okay. It looks better in person. It really does. My camera probably just isn't doing it justice. But the second thing you can do is you can actually put them right on to the building. I got some really great signage stuff. And let me pull this over here. Some more signage stuff. And let's get the camera, get ready here. I'm going to adjust my camera. You can see here, let me get my paperwork here out of the way. And I took the old side, as you can see, from that I didn't get to hold, and my glue started to do my brush in. And I got some signage here, and let's say I wanted to put it right there. I don't know if you can see or not. I wished there ain't no way I can actually zoom this in any better. I wished I could. All right. Anyhow, oh, this is my, wondered what that was. That's the base of the monitor. Anyhow, what you do is, from what I've seen, is you turn it over, the piece of paper that you cut out, and we're going to see. I never did this before, so this is a first for me. And you take the sandpaper. Am I doing this right, Ron? Not only did I learn this from Ron, but I had other guys, and you sand till you get the paper pretty thin. It messed my desk up. That's all right. It's an old desk anyhow. And it starts to go at it. Trying to keep it in the camera range here. And you sand a little bit more here. Let's flip it around here and we'll get the other side here. Since I got big sausage fingers that are in the way. Maybe you shouldn't use, maybe I should use thinner paper. It ain't thinning out as like I would thought it would. Maybe I should have left it on a bunch of crazy old men and their families. It's going to be quite a trip. Yep. Shane's Train says, let me know if you're going to do a cash trip. One way or the other, I'm going to do a cash trip, and I will let everybody know because I'd like as many buddies as I could have there. And I'll let you know when I'm going to do one, but sooner or later, I'm going to do a cash trip. So, I saw a video today. Tom from ATSF Ventus Spur and Scaler, Tom Pelling, he told me to check out, and it intrigued me. It's a place called the Broad Top Railroad. Broad Top, okay. Anyhow, it's a place up not far from here. From what it says, it's like maybe an hour away. It's in central Pennsylvania. If I think right, it's in Huntington County. And it is supposed to be the most, and it just got historical, the historical, yeah, that's as much as I'm going to say in it. Let's put it that way. But it got historical landmark status, and it is supposed to be the most realistic, best kept, like, time capsule of early 1900 railroad that anywhere in the world. They just said pretty much anywhere in the world. There's no place. This place was bought by a family back in the early 50s or 60s. And it stayed in the family pretty much as a time capsule. They ran the train ride out of it for, I think they said 50 years. Well, then they had to stop because of just funding and stuff like that. Well, they got a group of citizens that got historical landmark status out of it, and they say that it is probably even a more amazing place, like stepping into back time, than Steamtown. That it's really something else. They've got a roundhouse there. They've got all the machine shops, the blacksmith shops, and everything. It's pretty interesting. I'll give you a little hint. I'm going to have a link in it in my Not Bad on Monday. So now you know what one of the ones that I'm going to videos that I'm talking about. All right, let's get back to this. I got a plate here, and I just happen to have some white glue. And I'm going to put a little bit on this little plate here. And I should have opened the top a little better. And I got a brush here. I got a brush here. I got a brush here. And I'm going to take them I'm going to put a brush a little bit where I want it. Trying to get the spot where I want it. Get it where I want it. Get it where I want it. And it's white glue, so when it dries, it'll dry clear. Can't handle that. And say if I wanted to put it right here. And then you put your thing in place, like so. And then I just take some white glue and smear it right over top of it, working it in. And that looks pretty cool. I'll hold it up closer to the camera here when I get it done, but it's really turning out nice. Really working in there nice. And if you got an old barn or something like that, boy, you go online, find the thing for mail pouch, and you're in. You're in, buddy. You got the mail pouch sign on the side of your barn, or whatever kind of sign, you know. And you got it upside down here. Let's get it so you can see. No, it's shiny right now because of the glue. Once that glue dries, it won't be so shiny, and it'll look pretty cool, and it'll actually start to conform. As a matter of fact, if I probably work it a little bit more, it'll literally conform to the wood, just like it was painted almost on there, you know. If I'd have probably sanded it a little thinner, probably worked a little better. But anyhow, you got the gist of the thing. So just thought you'd find that, and I'd do a little bit of my scratch building stuff on the Scratch Building Show, the Cousin Vinny Show. I know this ain't what you're used to from Cousin Vinny, but this is the Wilmer Not Bad version. So there's my little lesson for the night. And yes, I will be doing that on the diorama. Let me get this back into place. And we're back. Got my face again. Let me get stuff out of the way. My glue, which I'm using your cup there, Sparky, for the moment. To have my glue upside down, so when I went to squeeze it out, it wasn't going to be all at the bottom. And oh, yeah, that's what I need to do, or it'll be hard as a rock. Hold on a minute. My brush, because I'm a cheap guy. Put my brush into some water. Take this, get this out of here before I stab myself. We're good. Let's see what everybody's saying. Oh man, that's not good. What's not good? BC Fertilizer, Virginia, Carolina Corporation. Yep. And I got on there. I thought, man, this is going to be hard to find fertilizer signs. Not at all. That's all I typed in was fertilizer signs. And I got pages of them. I was like, wow. Some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are definitely not politically correct. Some of the advertising back in the day was, I said, ooh, I can't put that on. Ooh, I can't put that on either for fertilizer. Am I going to do more scratch building on my layout? That is a definite yes, Nathan. And I didn't get to say hi to you yet tonight, but hi. And that is definitely a yes, Nathan. I am going to be doing more scratch building. I have a couple buildings in mind that I already, I'm going to try to do, the next one I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take a picture of what I want to build. Well, I ain't going to take a picture. I'm going to take a photograph that is from like the 1900s of a building that I think is really cool. It was an old diner is what actually what it was, but it was made out of brick and it was a big building and it had a hotel on top. And it was in Connellsville, Pennsylvania. And I am going to attempt to build it. It shouldn't be too hard. Most will be cutting the windows out because it had a lot of windows in for the hotel. But I just think it's a cool looking old building just from the photograph. And I'm going to try to do that and put it on my layout. So I like it. So that's one thing I am planning on doing. Something else that I've always kind of admired is there's a railroad station down in Connellsville. And I say Connellsville because Connellsville is a big railroad town. It's not as big as it used to be, but it was a big railroad town for quite a long time. They still got a big rail yard down there, but it don't have half of what it used to have. And but anyhow, there was a railroad station. The station is still there. Matter of fact, they just restored it. Now, the only thing it don't have is the tracks. Because the tracks came in at a high level, and they unloaded and you into like when you brought passenger service in or even freight. Okay, you unloaded on this platform and you took it through a tower, and I don't know if it was an elevator or stairways. I got to take a tour through the place. Before I start building that, I'll probably take a tour of the place and take all kind of pictures. But they went down through the tower to get down to the ground floor. It's pretty cool. And I've seen I got all kind of pictures of that already. And I wouldn't mind scratch building something like that. You know, that's a big undertaking if I start into that. So anyhow, night, Chuck. Chuck's leaving. Okay, buddy. Good night, all. Good night, Chuck. It is 8:54. Wow. Man, that hour went by fast. Bucket mouth me. Oh. Hi, Rodney. How you doing tonight? And anyhow, if you guys want to, it's 8:55 now. If you guys want to go ahead and promote your channels, now's the time to do it. Moderators won't time you out or anything like that, and just keep it clean, or you will get timed out and booted. But keep it clean and promote your channel. If you got a show or a contest going on, tell us if you're going to Strasbourg. I'm going to Strasbourg. You'd have never guessed. But go ahead. Hot Rod Rodney's got 428. Grandpa Rails 465. Eminem Shortline 145. John at Schuylkill River Valley 333. Dale PRR Guy Bass, a highball and hogger 152. Sunday morning coffee and trains. Nearly Historical Railroad. Said he nearly missed it, and he's got 427. Man, you're climbing fast, but you deserve it. Man, you got a great channel. There's another channel I like looking forward to. It's usually on Thursdays. Weber, 718, and he's going to Strasbourg. Hey, all right. Lance, yeah. It's getting away from me here. James Tedesco, 218 contest results, Thursday night at 8 o'clock live. He's going to do a live stream at 8 o'clock and give the contest results. Cool. Okay, Ken Amos, 78, and he will see everybody at Strasbourg. Cool. Cool. You guys, if you haven't went to Sparky's sign-up video on his channel, you need to go and sign up and let him know, man, because that would just make his day. That way he can get an idea. He has to get another train or whatever, you know. So you have an idea how many's going to be there. Put in where you're, when you go to the sign up, put up where you're staying too, because that's cool too, because that way you can say where everybody's at. N-Scale Cajun Subdivision. 606 and counting, trying to make it to Strasbourg. I hope you do, buddy. I hope you do. Make sure you come over and shake my hand, say hi. Never know, you might even get a hug. As the day goes right, you never know. You might even get a kiss. Oh, no, you won't, but Shakura Densha, 100. I hope I said your name right. 135. Ron Piskel, 364. Boy, I hope you get well here soon, Ron. I miss your workbench. Container Man 68, 1363, and a couple more videos from the phone. Sparky says he's going to Strasbourg. Man, I'd have never guessed. Sparky 107 says he's going to Strasbourg. All right. Let's see here. Vinny's home. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I hope you're feeling better, Vinny. Sparky put up the link to his video for signing up. It's just you don't have to, but be appreciated just because it gives you, like I said, Sparky an idea who's been trying to organize this and doing great things for us and trying to work it through, and it gives you an idea how many people are going to be there. So when he calls up and says, hey, I need another train car, and I'll say, well, how many people are you going to need it for? Well, if he don't know, you just got to guess it. He might end up eating some tickets. And that ain't right. So, great show, Wilmer. Thank you. And try to get some more people in here. And let's see. Ron Pisco hoping he gets a hug from Wilmer. Don't have to hug too hard, brother. You show up, I'll give you a hug. Not afraid to give hugs. Dave's Chains. Hello and good night. I didn't see you in here earlier. I missed you. Art, P-I-R-R, engineer. I don't think I shouted you out yet tonight either. Oh, man. All these guys, I'm seeing them now at the end of the day. Thank you for all your donations and continued support from Container Man 68. And here, let me just put that up. There you go. It's nice to be appreciated. Yeah, that you're doing that for them. So let's go here. Still trying. I still ain't got this program a whole way down. This is an awesome community. Awesome. I can testify to it. Roy can testify to it. Sparky can testify to it. Vinny can testify to it. Anybody that's been on here any length of time, sooner or later, the community's going to get you. In a nice way, but they're going to get you. And it don't seem to end. People's hospitality don't seem to ever, at least for me personally, has not ended shocking me. Right when you thought you've seen it all, boom. Somebody does something even more fantastic. And the love in this community is awesome. It's not just a bunch of guys playing with trains. Although we like doing that. So, oh, Vinny, you don't have to thank me. You do the same thing for me. You don't have to thank me, brother. I'm just glad to see that you're home, and that's wonderful. Thank you, brother, for all that you do. Say, try to see some more here. Only group on YouTube that becomes family. We're all looking forward after each other. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are a family. Yep, that is for sure. That was from Sparky. Turn that in there. Oh, my. Well, I think we're going to call this about it for this evening. I thank you all for stopping by and having some support for Vinny's channel, even though it wasn't his channel, but this was his show, and I'm doing this to fill in so you guys would have something to see on Friday night. And I'm glad you stopped in to spend some time with me again. You guys got to have your fill of me by now. This has been a busy week. Oh, there's Dave from Crooked River. And he's saying, get well, cousin Vinny. Yep. We all feel that way, Vinny. Just get well, brother. That's what we want from you. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, here, I got to show that one. Oh, that's a good one, too. Yep, it moved. Just when I'm about ready to, yep. Digger Evans says we all support each other's channels. We help each other out. And when one of us is in need, like a brotherhood, much more than just hanging out with the guys. Even more reason to go to Strasbourg. Because it might be the only time you ever get to meet some of these people. And I'm telling you, it's an experience you'll never forget. It really is. On that note, folks, I am going to call it quits for the night. Vinny, get well, my friend. We missed you tonight. And don't forget Container Man. Don't forget to, if you can help him out, give a few dollars. It'll be definitely appreciated. Like I said, whenever the community's hurting, he's usually the first one a hand out to you. Please pay it back. Just a little bit. Just a little. It won't hurt. Believe me. So, everyone, wish you all good night. May the good Lord watch over you, keep you, and may His will be done in your life and bless you. And I'll be praying for you, Vinny. Hope you're getting better. I'll be praying for you too, Roy. So your knee surgery goes well and you heal quick. All right, everybody. You have a good evening, good night, and a good weekend. See you on Monday with Not Bad. And we're going to end this thing. Bye.